Hi everybody, this is Lori again. I have been experimenting with some keto desserts, and this is chocolate dipped sugar-free macaroons. Absolutely no sugar in this recipe whatsoever. And the type of sweetener that I use is stevia. And I found this recipe online, and this is how you make it. Now it is 4 egg whites and 2 to 3 tablespoons of the stevia. You can use less or more depending on how sweet you like it. And then I use 1 to 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then you mix that all together. And then you take 2 cups of ground coconut, mix it up. And the best way to do it when you're mixing it is just mix it a bit with your spoon. And then get in there with your hands and, really squish it up and form it. And then what I do afterwards, when you've got it all mixed up, is I take the tablespoon that I used with the stevia and I pack the tablespoon, and then I lightly tap it out of the tablespoon and onto the pan with the parchment. I use parchment because it's less mess and it's much easier for anything if it's not going to stick and stuff like that. Anyways, and then you bake it in the oven at 350 degrees for 10 to 13 minutes. 10 minutes might be good, but 13 is optimal depending on your oven. Anyways, afterwards, you let them cool for at least a half an hour to 45 minutes. If you like them plain, then you don't have to do nothing. You just put them in a container and put them away. But I don't. I like them with lots and lots of chocolate and peanuts. I cannot have a dessert without some kind of chocolate or peanuts. But the chocolate that I use is dark chocolate, at least 75 to 80% dark chocolate. This one, I believe, was 72. Anyways, it's still good. And then you do it in the chocolate in a double boiler, like this one. Like I have an induction cooker, so it melts the chocolate really well in the double boiler. And then you just take the macaroon, just really lightly, grab it lightly, and dip it, and then put your peanuts. This is what I do. I buy the peanuts from the bulk store because it's really cheap to do it like that. And then you don't have to do it yourself. But if you want to do it yourself, you can. And then you just dip them in the chocolate, then right away dip them in the peanuts. And then what I do is just put them down just like this, where they're sitting just like this, and then after a few minutes just flip them up. And then you have to let them sit for at least 2 hours before you eat them, so the chocolate has time to harden. Or if you've got space in your fridge, you can put them in the fridge and the chocolate will harden very fast. Anyways, this is my keto desserts. Hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.